Hey everybody, I'm John Becker here at Baldhead Realty, and this is Bryson Burt from Union Home Mortgage, and we're here in Franklin, North Carolina. This is the place you've heard me say it a million times. Everybody wants to be here, and you got to follow that dream. I mean, sitting around just thinking about it makes nothing happen. But Bryson is one of the great cogs in the wheel here who's helped so many people move here. And finance can be a complicated thing, but he sure does make it to be, simple and easy to do. And I just wanted to have him come in today and kind of give us an update on what the scenario looks like for those of you who are contemplating jumping out of the mess that you're in South Florida or wherever. And by the way, just so that you know, we didn't have any trouble here in Franklin with the hurricane. Nothing but a little bit of wind, a little rain, no damage, nothing. So we were really thanking God for that. And the media is sort of making it like all Western North Carolina is a wasteland. It's not true. So don't let that bother you. But let me ask Bryson to kind of give us an update on what the market's like right now. And
definitely.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Thanks for having me, John. It's good to be back. Want to brag on my team for just a minute. We're with a new company this year. First full year with Union Home Mortgage. Things are going great. We actually, in a 6-year career, we just crossed the 6-year mark. We're going to close our 900th loan next month. So we're super excited about that. And the market's good. I think that the last couple weeks with the hurricane and the media have been a little. People don't know that we're open. People don't know that we rely on tourism. We want you to come visit us. We want you to buy houses here. We need you to spend money in our local economy. That's what our people need. The more money we can bring into our local economy, the more we can help out the folks in Asheville and Swannanoa that need that help. Yeah. But the market's strong. This year, I read an article that this year has been one of the toughest housing markets since 1925.
And why is that?
Sales overall are down, but I think that it's, when we sit back and think about that, you and I are kind of like, well, that's weird because we're busy.
Right.
But I don't think we're feeling it here in Western North Carolina. We're in such a sheltered place with so much demand, so little inventory. Folks want to move here. They want to get out of the city. They want to get out of California, South Florida, and come live the mountain life. And that's I think why we're in such a good place financially, as an economy, as a community, and as a real estate market. People want to be here. So we've had a great year. I think that it's only upwards from here. If we can all survive what we've been through, just look at where we're going. And I think that that's something to keep in mind about future investment in Macon County and in Western North Carolina as a whole. There's no better place to invest. We've been discovered, and we're being discovered more and more every day. And I just think it's up from here.
Yeah, well, we've always been primarily a second homes market. And I mean, since I've been here, I moved here in 1993, came from Fort Lauderdale, and it just seemed like everybody was buying a home here and then renting it in hopes of someday when they get a little bit older, they'll come here and that rent pay for the mortgage, et cetera, et cetera. But that really hasn't changed, because a lot of people in the last 3 years we've sold, and I'm talking about, when I say we, I'm talking about all the firms, the real estate firms in Macon County. We sold roughly 750, 825 homes a year. And out of all those homes, half of those deals were cash. And just so that you understand what's happening in the market, we're in the midst of a change now. We've been in a seller's market for 3 years. I mean, these people just pulled prices out of the sky and left them up there, and people came and paid for them. I mean, we were having 4 and 5 offers, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 offers, upwards sometimes of 15 offers on one property. And that just drove the prices way up there, and these people paid cash. And when you pay cash, 99% of those people don't get appraisals. So when that particular home closes, it becomes public knowledge. So then when a normal person that doesn't have that kind of cash comes and they want to get a loan, then all of a sudden, they get a deal, they bring it to Bryson, and they got to send an appraiser out, and these appraisers have to use those big high sold comps in order to do it, and it's just making it super hard for these people to reach it with the interest rates creeping up and all that stuff. So what we're seeing now is we used to have 2 weeks on the market for these homes that were being listed because they were going boom, boom, boom. They were just like selling quick. Now we're seeing 35 days. We're seeing 60 days. So the frequency of these sales is spreading out a little bit. And what that's doing, it's a reality check for these sellers with their homes priced up here, because now the market's going to change, and it's going from being a seller's market, it's going to go to being a buyer's market. Because if you can't get your price to where these people can reach it, you're not going to sell your home. So I think that's kind of, where we are right now.
I think you said it perfectly. I think that looking at this as an opportunity from a buyer's standpoint, you've never had a better opportunity. Like, sellers still need to sell houses. People are still moving here. They need to buy houses. But think about this. Buying in a higher rate environment, when you have the ability to negotiate a better deal because the property may have been on market 30, 60, 90 days, and you can get $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 off of that purchase price in this market, you're negotiating a better deal for yourself financially than if you wait 6, 8, 12 months and rates come down, and they will. It's a matter of time. When they come down, for every 1% they drop, I forget how many millions of homeowners become eligible in the market. Competition goes up. Now you're paying $30,000 more for the same property. So if you can get your hands on a property now in this buyer's market, I would certainly encourage it. It's easy refinancing later.
Yeah, I think the general outlook is like, oh, the interest rates are so high, it's improbable for me to get a good deal. But I think what he's saying is like, no, because in this market, if you negotiate a better purchase price, it makes up for the interest rate being a little wonky. And that puts you in a position where if the interest rates do come down enough to make a difference, you could always refi. Yeah. And 2-3 years down the road, I don't know. None of us have a crystal ball here, but we know that markets go up, they go down. They go up, they go down. Some people are gifted at timing those things. Other people are just lucky. And other people are just pure, not thinking about doing the right thing in these crazy times that we're in. But yeah, I agree with you. If you can negotiate a better price, even if the interest rate is a little higher, and believe me, I hate to say this because it dates me, but when I was working construction, digging holes in the South Florida sun during the summer, wishing I wasn't there, interest rates were 18% under Jimmy Carter, the president. 18%. Think about that. And so, when you look at, what are they now?
High sixes.
Mid
to high sixes.
It's a gift. Seriously, it's a gift.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now's a great time to jump in the market, negotiate that deal, get here, get established. I think the property values, at least in this area, continue to increase over time. It's steady appreciation, maybe not the advanced appreciation we had a couple years ago, but I think taking advantage of this will set you apart financially in the future. I like to describe the area, John, like beachfront property. So you and I love the beach. We want to go buy beachfront property. People pay $1 million for a 1/4 acre lot.
Yeah.
Okay. The mountains, and we take it for granted because we're here every day, that is these folks' beachfront property.
It is.
And look at how relatively cheap we have it here. We've definitely seen things increase, there's no doubt. But to get this quality of life and this atmosphere with this community and these people, you can't find that anywhere else for that cost. So I think that making an investment would certainly pay off here, for sure.
Yeah, I know. When I first came here, and I bought property here in 1993, it was 20 acres, and it was $50,000. Wow. And I just thought, they say if it's too good to be true, it probably is, but that's how it was here, and it's still the same way, because you couldn't even get a tablespoon of dirt in South Florida for that.
No.
And if you did, it was in a crack neighborhood somewhere where you'd probably be dead before you got the first stick of your house built. But seriously, you can come here and you can look for property and you can find some nice acreage, anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 for an acre. So there's no reason for you to sit there and think that you can't do this unless you're listening to the wrong voices.
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you it's possible. We got all this stuff going on. He's telling you it's possible. There's plenty of money to help you. And we'd really like to invite you to come here. This is a great place. We're smack dab in the middle of the majestic Smoky Mountains. Franklin only has about 3,900 people in the town limits. It's a very small limit, like 6 mile circumference or something like that. It's very small, and then there's 18 townships around it where everybody lives out in the county. It's awesome. You go to the grocery store, people talk to you, they're friendly to you. You know, they give you the finger in traffic around here too. Like, I know you're used to, but it ain't the finger you're used to seeing. It's this funny thing over the wheel where they wave at you.
I love it.
You know,
I love it.
I mean, when I first came here, I had to detox from South Florida because I was ducking bullets. Took me 2 hours to go 4 blocks. Here, you know, the traffic jam is like 3 cars, you know, and everybody's friendly and stuff. And I just love it here. You know, we sort of feel like when you get here, you've been called to be here.
Absolutely.
You know, it's really a safe, peaceful, nice place, great people, and I'm really fortunate to be able to be in the real estate business and have a guy like Bryson to work with me, because I'm telling you, I can give him the most difficult things and he makes that easy, like I was saying in the front of the video. And we just really appreciate what you've done to help us in our business and to help the community and get things going. And I'll have Bryson's contact information in the description tab down below. So if you would like to explore the possibility of getting some financing and a loan here, I'll put you together with him, and you can get together with me or any of the ladies here in my office. They're all super great professionals, nice, friendly people. And we'll help you reach that dream, and you can get up here and live the dream with the rest of us.
Come see us for sure. If you guys need somewhere to stay, great recommendations, John and I'd be happy to point you out to some of the best Airbnbs in the area. Come spend a weekend in Western North Carolina, and I promise you'll see why we love it.
Okay, great. Bryson, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, John.
Nice to see you. See you guys later.
See you.